I'm just seeing this white stuff in my hair. I put the wrong jam in my hair today because I had to. Because I ran out of my the original product I usually use, which is Donna's hair recipe. Let me tell you something about Donna's hair recipe, honey. It really truly enhances my curls. If people want to know, if y'all out there want to know what I use for these curls, especially when I get my cut. So tomorrow I'm going to show you. Tomorrow you're going to see. Hey, can I get it done tomorrow? I don't think so because I got to work Friday. Let's do Friday. Friday I'm going to get a little fresh cut. Go get me a new bottle of Donna's recipe. And these curls going to be popping. You hear me? They're going to be talking to y'all. I don't even got to do the talking on the next video. Okay? The curls going to do the talking for you. For me. For us. Telling y'all the truth, this white stuff right here, I forgot what this product is called, but it's like, dang, look like I got extra dandruff. There's something growing up in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I gotta stop somewhere. I got a bottle, a jug of water in here. I gotta pour some in my hand and smear the top in, then the white stuff will blend in. Not blend in, it'll turn into the product until it get dry again. You know what I'm saying? Who wanna go through all that? I know this wasn't what this video was about, but let's talk about the upgrade. Let me tell you about the upgrade. I'm going to piggyback off of the video that I just made. When I told you guys about your mindset, your character, transparency, personality, working on internal things that people cannot take away from you. Now, they can take them away from you if you refuse to heal. Because let me tell you something. Trouble don't last always, but trauma does. Trauma will last always. Let me say that again. Trouble don't last always. Now, what they got on their car? Jose Cuervo with a little devil with a pitchfork on it. Oh my God. That is the devil. You hear me? Oh God, that stuff's nasty. Anyway. Now what I was saying now, yes. Trouble don't, you see what I'm saying? That's what that, I ain't on no Jose Cuervo now. But trouble don't last always. Trauma does. That's why you gotta make sure that you're doing the work to heal so you can catch a deal. Listen, God ain't gonna pour down his blessings on us if we want to be still and not do nothing. I know he said be still and know that he is God, but that don't mean sit there and do nothing. That don't mean sit there and complain. That don't mean sit there and continue to go through the same situations when you knowing you doing wrong, when you know you with the wrong person. Like, we be knowing we with the wrong person. To my women, we be knowing. Because ain't no way that we should be in a relationship with somebody that scares us when we get into conflict. There's no way that we should be in a relationship with somebody that's cussing us out. That's trauma. That's a trauma bond right there. There's no way that we should be in a relationship with someone that we haven't even vetted correctly. You only known them for 2 months and you got them around your kids. You only known them for 2 weeks. I used to hang with this girl that had somebody around her kids that had 10 kids, and he was staying with his mama, and she only known him for a couple weeks, and he was already in the house. I was like, oh my God. I was like, girl, don't do that. But then I'm the wrong person when I say that. I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. Or I'm too serious. Or I'm taking out what I've been through on somebody else. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to tell you that's wrong. We putting our trust in strangers. We can barely trust your family. We can barely trust the people we grew up around. And we so easily trusting people that we just meeting. Just because you ready to open your legs. Oh my God. Baby, honey, see, listen, you ain't coming to my house. You ain't meeting my kids. You ain't doing none of that. Absolutely not. Now, you know you see this speed limit flashing like 25 miles per hour. Now, you want to give me a new car? We ain't got to do it this way. But listen, I pay this insurance faithfully just in case. Just in case. You hear me? Because these people stay running up on me. Because I do the speed limit. I'm around here obeying the laws of the land. And they done turned off good. But listen, they ain't coming up in my house. Absolutely not. If you see me and my kids, you see us out and about on accident. And then you better act like you don't know me then. Especially if you ain't met them. If I'm dealing with you, but I ain't dealing with nobody. Y'all already know I've been celibate for 4 years. Going on 4 years. After this year, it'll be 4 years. I'm just speaking it into existence. With me and the Lord. Celibate. Did I say it right? Celibate. Not celibate. I be listening to this other content creator. And he be like, y'all, we already know y'all ain't celibate because y'all be talking about celibate. Don't even know how to say the word right. Oh my God. That man cracked me up because listen, my pronunciations be all off. Listen. And I already know why. I'm country, but still, listen. You got to work on. And when you work on all these things, you building your confidence. When you in the gym working out, you ain't even got to be in the gym. Go outside your front porch, your back porch. On the side of your bed when you wake up, do you 20 backward lunges, 20 forward lunges, 20 squats, 3 sets of those. Each time do 20. Even if you got to get a chair and put it on the side and do your squats on a chair. And then hold on to your bed when you're doing your lunges until you get better at that. Be consistent. If we can't be consistent with ourselves, it's like, what can we be consistent with? We can't be consistent with our kids, and we darn sure, I'm talking to my women here, and we darn sure can't be consistent with no man. A real man, that's why we attract these inconsistent dudes. Because we inconsistent with ourselves. We ain't cultivating our confidence. God said you are fearfully and wonderfully made. He said that you are the head and not the tail. You are the lender and not the borrower. You are worthy. Your value, your worth is innate. The world can't take it away from you unless you allow the world to. If you don't shut the world off, get in solitude, and work on you. Validate yourself. Reparent yourself if your parents ain't do a good job. As an adult, it is our responsibility to heal and to do what our parents did not do. We cannot be 30-some years old, 40-some years old, talking about how we was raised and using that as an excuse to not be out here doing what we need to be doing. Because responsibility is the ability to respond. Not out here overreacting, hollering, screaming, in your 30s and 40s still trying to fight. It's like, what in the world? I seen this lady 39 years old, other lady 47 years old, about to fight. I'm like, listen, do y'all want me to call the police? Because this big old age out here trying to fight. You got dudes out here in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. It's like, when does it stop? It does stop. But because we don't, personal development is a choice. It does not happen to us automatically. Feeding that spirit, because God said man should not eat with just bread alone, but by every word that comes out of the mouth of God, the breath of God, which is his word. And you ain't even got to have a Bible. You just could connect to God by yourself and start being more disciplined with yourself. Okay, so you're working out. Now you're trying to eat good. Eat better than you was. So you ain't cutting off everything cold turkey, because if you do that, you're going to go back full throttle. Trust me, I know. I've been there, done that. So you go slow with yourself. Then you go get your education. You ain't got to go to nobody's school, but you got to get self-educated. And make sure you getting quality information from credited people. And not nobody that's just out here talking. Don't get no TikTok information. Because, boy, they got a lot of it going around. And it ain't good. And some of it is a lot of misinformation. When you get misinformation, you going towards the wrong destination. Okay? So then you got your education. Self-educate. Get you in some financial literacy. Then you gonna feed your spirit. When you feed your spirit, you can go to therapy. You can do that because you want to process those emotions. But you can go to the Word of God. You can meditate on His Word, and you can process those emotions through the biblical lens. That's what I did. And when you do that, you become a whole new person. I'm telling you something good. Anything in Christ is a new creation. Old things pass away. New things become and will continuously become, because God love evolves us. He's trying to teach us that love is just not this emotion, because there's a type of love out there. You know the song, there's a thin line between love and hate, because it really is a thin line between love, toxic love, and hate. Because we've done been through trauma or done been around that tough level. I don't even know what you want to call it. I'm just going to stick with toxic love. We were mistaking that toxic love, which is really hate, we were mistaking that for love. Because we ain't healed. Because we ain't never had real love growing up. So we done out here done found somebody that said they like us that really don't. Because we don't even like us. You know what I'm saying? You got to like yourself. You got to love yourself. And people got to see that. And people going to tell when you set your boundaries and you have standards. You ain't just letting anybody in your house at any times of the night. And anybody around your kids. When you taking care of yourself, you coming outside. I don't care if you're going to the grocery store. You're looking like somebody love you. You gonna get your glow back. Your house gonna be clean, because it start with your environment. When I wake up, my kids be out the door, I be out the door. I ain't got to worry about going back and cleaning up a mess we made, because we don't make no messes. If we use something, we putting it back. I had to learn that. It took a long time because, boy, woo, Jesus, me putting stuff back where it belongs. So that means everything got to have a place. So you can put things back in its place. So when you go to find it, you know where it's at. I mean, me and my kids done got this down pat so good. They even put the toothpaste top on. I don't know if you and y'all kids had this issue, but my kids used to have a toothpaste top, could never find it. Toothpaste everywhere. All rusted and crusted on top of it because the top been off all day and night. You got 3 different toothpaste open. Not no more. Not no more. I'm saving money on toothpaste now. Your environment, where you lay your head at. I make my bed every morning. And let me tell you something. When my kids see me doing this, my daughter, she watch everything I do. She will do it automatically. She make sure her room clean before she go to sleep at night. And when she wake up in the morning, she be like, Mom, can you wake me up earlier so I can make sure my bed made and my room floor clean, everything picked up? I'm like, girl, what you said? Make sure what? And that's less on me. That's good, because now I ain't got to go in there and clean up. I'm a single parent. Do you know? I'm like, Lord, look, this is in this house we serve the Lord. And this may be small to people, but this is big to me. This is so big to me because I want that for them. I want them to know that their space should be clean. And I want to be able to model that for them so they know. And I'm so proud of myself. Listen, if this you, I'm proud of you too. I'm so proud of myself. I'll be doing a happy dance when they leave the house. What? I be looking around at my house like, man, girl, you better. Girl, you. Hold on. Low power with my phone. Did it go off? No, it didn't. I be like, girl, you better sit down somewhere. You better go on with your bad self. And then I done went to do my workout. Then come back home. Oh, man. Then cooking my own food. Oh, my God. You ain't eat no fast food, girl. I'm finna go buy you some balloons and flowers. Listen, you got to celebrate yourself. Like, this the type of things I want to do right. My house clean. Bed made. Clothes folded up. Clothes hanging up. My clothes used to live in the basket, not even in the dresser. Okay? So this one is a big one. Now it happened automatically. As soon as the clothes get out the dryer, they might sit for a couple hours depending. But by the night, they won't be in that basket by the nighttime. They're gonna be hung up. You mean? Oh yeah. They folded up. Kids' clothes folded up and put up. Ain't nothing hanging out. Mornings go swiftly. Everybody know where everything is. I'm like, girl, you better stop playing. You is showing eye. You is really showing eye. Now you can't. When you do this type of stuff like this, ain't no scrolling all morning, scrolling all day. Ain't no talking on the phone about nothing about what and about who. Stuff that ain't gonna move the needle thread. Ain't no laying in the bed all day unless you relaxing. It's a rest day. You need those now. And on your rest day, you don't need to scroll either because you gonna still be tired. Wonder why you tired and been in the bed all day because you been scrolling. And then you mentally drained. Your mind need rest too. Your body needs sleep. Your mind need rest. It's two different things. So remember that. Remember that and celebrate yourself. Celebrate the small wins, because it's gonna always stack up and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Because you're climbing up the stairs. But while you climbing up the stairs, it feel like you making the stairs. You putting the stairs together. You know what I'm saying? One brick by brick. I'm making the cement, stirring it up, and laying it down. Did that. Now it's moving to the next stage. Moving to the next level. But if you keep on going, you're going to be headed building. You are going to be building the road, building the steps towards success. Because who's going to knock you off? Nobody can knock you off but you. Nobody can knock you off but you. So when you work on these things, your mind, that's the way you think. So you need quality information. I know I keep going over this stuff. You need quality information. Not no TikTok information. Quality information that's going to move the needle thread. Move the needle forward in your life. Doing what you should be doing. Quality information for your mind. So you can start choosing what's right. You can start doing stuff that's good for you. Then you need your spirit. I say spirit because I want you to process your emotions through the biblical lens. Right? Because God comforts you. He is a redeemer. What he started in you, he will finish in you if you choose him, if you let him. So you got your mind, your spirit. With your mind and your spirit, you go down to your physical. You're working out, you're eating clean. You're working out and you're eating clean. You're getting the education behind why you do not want fast food anymore. Why you need to lay off the sugar and the sodium. Why candy is not the only sugar. You got the sugary drinks. You got too much rice, it's sugar. You got too much processed food. People be like, I only ate a burger today. Well, where you get that burger from? Did you make it yourself? You don't know how many calories in there if you make it yourself. But if you getting it from a fast food restaurant, you don't know what type of oil they putting in there. How long the burger been sitting there. What processed chemicals in it. You don't know that. So all that stack up. You might be eating a little bit, but it's a lot of it. Because it took a lot of... I almost said a cuss word, Lord forgive me. It took a lot of to make it. That you don't need nobody. So mental, spiritual. With your spiritual, you have your emotion, right? And then your physical. Right? Your body, mind, soul. Well, your soul is your mind, your emotions, and your will to choose. That's all. That's what your soul consists of. Then your body. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Your spirit. Physical, your spirit. Same thing. No, the physical and the spirit is not the same thing. But y'all get to where I'm going here. You got your soul. What your soul consists of. We're going to do this again. Your soul consists of your mind, the way you think, what you choosing, your will, and your emotions. That's your soul. Right? Your soul need rest. The physical body, it needs sleep, it needs exercise, it needs the right food. Then you got the spirit. You need to connect the source. You need to bring everything back in so you can gain control and stop letting external things fill you up. You fill you up. Let God fill your cup. When I say man, I'm talking about women and men. Man shall not eat with just bread alone. Bread mean the earthly things. What people saying, what the news saying, what the teachers is teaching you, what the institutions is teaching you, wherever you at, what your job saying, what your family saying. You need to hear what the Lord is saying. And that takes for you to be in solitude. Man should not eat with just bread alone, but by everything. Man should not eat with just bread alone. Damn, I just said it. How I forgot that fast. Man should not eat with just bread alone, but every breath. Word of God. Y'all know what I'm saying. Goodness gracious. I'm driving in circles trying to get this word out. That's what it is. That's all I got for y'all today. Take care of you and do something good. Laugh. Watch a comedy show. Sit out on the beach. Everything don't have to be hard work. People be like, oh, you don't have no fun no more because you don't get drunk and smoke and do all that. That's not fun. Okay? And don't get me wrong, I may have a margarita or two. But baby, I ain't getting drunk with you. Okay? Absolutely not. I don't even get drunk by myself. Alright? Because I don't got to. I used to do that when I was suppressing feelings. When I was unhealed, broken, wounded. Now I ain't got to do that no more. I build healthy coping mechanisms. And when you do everything I said to work on, you're building healthy coping mechanisms. Because now you're feeling, because your feelings navigate you to the real issue, to the real problem, to the real people you need to talk to the real people that you need to be cutting off, to the underlying issue. Because the fruit is the facts of your life, but the root, you got to get to the root, because the root is going to give you the truth. And where's the truth? God's word. He going to let you know everything. I'm telling y'all right now, God going to let you know everything. Not everything. Everything. Okay? We ebonics over here. Okay, but that's all I got for y'all today. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. My phone going dead. I didn't want this video to be too long, but I wanted to give you something. And something that's it's not cheap, y'all. It's like the golden ticket. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Where are you going? I'm trying to figure it out, County. I'm telling you right now. You're going to be minding the business that pays you. If the business is not paying you, and I'm not just talking about in cash, you don't want to mind it. You don't even care about it. You don't want to hear the gossip. You don't want to hear what the news said. You don't want to hear what the people on your job saying. If it don't pertain to you, and if it's something toxic or bad somebody said, you don't even want to hear that either. You don't want to hear what your ex got to say. You don't want to hear what your family got to say if it ain't moving the needle forward. Like, you gonna be at peace. You're gonna be at peace. You're gonna sleep like a baby. Now I know how it feels to sleep like a baby. Literally. Okay, literally. I be sleeping good. You be this. Woo! Y'all have a beautiful, blessed, wonderful day.